On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense comes onto the field first today. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference.
Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. This is a designed run.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right, and having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. And the Mountaineers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Knights offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Great move. Now he's got room. There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking for room, it's Tyree. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Third down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. Oh, they're after him. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play.
Turning it on! And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. The Knights are marching down the field. To the air on first down. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice game. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The Knights have taken it inside the 20. Caught over the middle. It's Madden. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
They're getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. The play action fake. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. And that is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David. Wide open spaces. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses
breaks into the open. Hauled down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. On first and 10 from the 38. They'll run it from the gun. Makes a man miss. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
And I'll tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the first down, and really starting to play physical.
Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Grabbed in the middle, it's Applewhite. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Mountaineers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, West Virginia.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Iowa looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Hawkeyes. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Heck of a show. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They'll go to the ground. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up for fail.
And the defense carries the day. They win at the line of scrimmage, and they stuff him on 3rd and inches. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. To the ground with the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Give to the running back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Sexton. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Mountaineers have this offense rolling. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
When you're a defensive guy and you want to fire in, you want to go hit the quarterback, but you know if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up. You got to be patient. You got to understand what your responsibility is. Then you see when he keeps the football, you got to go tag him. The problem is these guys are such good athletes. They're so hard to catch once they do pull the football, but it's kind of like the hidden hat trick. You know, where's the ball? It's underneath this one. No, I picked this one up. No, it's gone. It's underneath this one. Nope, there it is. It's gone.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Floating away. Creates a little room. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. And the Mountaineers are threatening in the red zone. Power football with the run. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Fit it in the window for the score. How efficient have they've been as they extend this lead here in Week 5.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Knights will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. He's got it on the run. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Knights! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Number 11, set to kick off.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He leaves it with his back. Got enough for the first down. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They go to the ground. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field.
First down, West Virginia.
Trying to get the corner. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Brings up.
Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got the back over the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Now the play fake. Here's a heat. He's going to run it. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Trying to get rid of it. And it's incomplete on third down. The Knights will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And off from the shotgun. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Applewhite. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together.
West Virginia.
Wants to go up top on first down. The short hands. It's Applewhite. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. First down here for the offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. There he goes. Picks up the first down. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains.
Timeout.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Knights are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Quarterback now breaking the field. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds, and incomplete. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Just enough time for one final play in this half. The give to the back. Nice move there. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Morgantown, sign me up for another half. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountaineer Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Mountaineers will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Oh, he can't hang on, and those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be third down. Motion from the wideout. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Knights will punt this one away. This will be the fifth kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the returner will be brought down. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. From the gun, the ground game. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to him. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And the Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to power their way ahead. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Finding open areas. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Standing pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the third down pass is incomplete. And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
The UCF offense own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
Off play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Knights decide to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Hauls it in, looking for space. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gets the back moving. Back to pass on 2nd down. Flips it out in the flat. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And Jesse, they didn't pick up any yardage there, but they're trying to stretch this defense across the field.
Yeah, you want to try to get the defense to go east and west, Reese. It's a nice job on offense trying to scheme up a way to do that. Give the defense credit, too. They rallied to it, got that running back on the ground.
On third down, he drops to throw. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Cover guys do their job and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Quarterback on the keeper. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
Well, not much the defense could do there. The defensive end crashed down thinking the running back had it, but nice job with the ball handling there by the QB.
Just trying to avoid negative plays, continue to put... Turning it on! Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. Complete downfield. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Knights lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Picks up the first down, still moving.
Well, there wasn't a lot of mystery on that one, guys. Just simple QB sneak to keep this drive going. They've done a good job so far the entire drive, keeping the chains moving. Nice execution on the sneak. Good push up front. Quarterback picked the right side to tuck and run to, and let's see what they do to finish off this drive.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Has to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this
fires deep toward the end zone. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
From the shotgun, the inside give. And he's got room. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
A shot toward the end zone. Dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Mountaineers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll give it to him again. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To throw, it's Day. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, West Virginia. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
But when you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet stick. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. San Jose State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Jeff Garcia, and they are right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Fresno State. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Madden. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
And as a defense, you're going to give up plays, and receivers are going to make nice catches, but it's your job to limit the damage. Great job by the defense. As soon as he catches the football, they get him on the ground. Don't allow any of those big plays after the catch.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the Knights. Come to the line with a new set of downs. They just keep firing. Fears the pressure. He's got him.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Knights have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. That last sack got them behind the sticks in second and long here. looking to fire. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
And this defense, they got their ears pinned back. They know exactly what time it is with the big lead in the fourth quarter. Got a bunch of sacks on the day today, and they're looking for more.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. So now it's 2nd and long.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the 1st down.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.